Hey everyone, happy Black History Month. My name is Gerald Olufemi Lamar Darling, and I am the Campaign and Mobilizing Assistant here at Sojo Action. And in the spirit of Black History Month, I wanted to talk to y'all about the current state of Black immigration in the United States. From the Middle Passage to the Great Migration to the present-day movement of Black immigrants seeking asylum and a pathway to citizenship, we are now seeing a new chapter in the story of Black migrants in America. Now, the story of Black migrants in the West begins 400 years ago, when West Africans were stripped from their motherland and forced into chattel slavery by colonizers and kingdoms. Black people were forced to tend lands foreign to them under oppressive and violent conditions. And once Black people across the Afro-diaspora gained our freedom here in the United States and across the globe, many of us gathered our communities and began the Great Migration to create a free and full life for ourselves. This legacy of migration continues today as we see Black migrants moving through Latin America, the Caribbean, and the continent of Africa seeking avenues to freedom, only to be shorthanded by the strongholds of racist policies and systemic oppression. These same strongholds that, for centuries, have held back Black folks domestically and internationally, preventing us from living our divine right to freedom. Even under the new Biden administration, we have seen several thousand Haitians coming from Mexico to Texas who are being deported at the border under Title 42, a harmful immigration measure first implemented by the Trump administration. We have also seen the dismissal of the plights of Cameroonian refugees who have yet to receive temporary protected status here in America. They too are now being sent back to the humanitarian crises that they were seeking freedom from. Harmful policies such as these further reinforce xenophobia and anti-Black racism in America. And even when Black migrant people do make it within our borders, they are faced with racism and the abuses of the prison industrial complex. As Black folks from neighboring countries seek freedom, life, and liberty in America, they are placed in private detention centers that receive federal contracts from Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So something has to change, y'all. With this knowledge, we must petition the Biden administration to, first, end Title 42 and make sure we are creating a humane and accessible way for people to seek asylum. 2, stop state-sanctioned funding of private detention centers. And lastly, fight for a pathway to citizenship to be explicitly included in the reconciliation bill. These actions will help ensure that the lives of Black migrants can be filled with stories of hope and healing, and not harm and heartache. If you would like to be a part of the work to make sure that Black migrants can receive a full pathway to citizenship, check out the link in the bio to take action. Before he was even 2 years old, Jesus had to flee state violence to stay alive and offer freedom God had promised to all creation. Black migrant lives matter to Jesus, a migrant of color. So grace, peace, and solidarity to all of you. And again, happy Black History Month.